Throughout human history, belief in supernatural beings like jinn, demons, spirits, and similar entities has been a significant part of many cultures and religions. These beliefs emerged as early humans sought to explain the world around them, especially phenomena they couldn't understand or control. Let's explore where these beliefs originated, how they evolved, and their connections to modern spiritual practices like those found in Western cultures. Early origins, making sense of the unseen. Before the development of science, many natural events such as disease, natural disasters, or mental illness were shrouded in mystery. Lacking the tools or knowledge to explain these occurrences, early humans turned to the idea of supernatural beings. These entities could be responsible for influencing human life, controlling nature, and shaping fate. Animism and early beliefs. One of the earliest belief systems was animism, where people believed that spirits inhabited natural objects, animals, and the environment. This worldview set the stage for the development of more complex ideas of supernatural beings, ones that could possess even greater power over the human world. The unknown and the supernatural. As societies developed, they continued to use supernatural beings to explain the unknown. For example, pre-Islamic Arab cultures believed in jinn, beings that could inhabit remote places like deserts or caves. When Islam emerged, these beliefs were absorbed into the religion, with jinn described as beings created from smokeless fire, possessing free will, and existing alongside humans, but in an unseen realm. Religious teachings. Over time, major religions incorporated these supernatural beliefs into their doctrine. In Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, various forms of angels, demons, and spirits became integral parts of religious teachings. Jinn, demons, and other supernatural beings became explanations for mysterious or disruptive events. Storytelling and mythology. Oral traditions and stories passed down over generations also contributed to the development of supernatural beliefs. Through storytelling, people could convey fears, moral lessons, and explain the unexplained, embedding these supernatural beings into cultural consciousness. Psychological experiences. Some of these beliefs may have been reinforced by psychological experiences such as sleep paralysis, hallucinations, or altered states of consciousness. When individuals experienced phenomena they couldn't explain, they often attributed them to interactions with supernatural beings. The belief in supernatural beings in other cultures. Belief in supernatural beings is not exclusive to one culture or religion. While the concept of jinn is specific to Islam, similar beliefs appear in other traditions. For example, Christianity and Judaism have beliefs in demons or spirits that can influence human lives, though these beings are often more associated with evil or temptation. In Zoroastrianism, there are devas, which are similar malevolent spirits. In Hinduism, beings like Rakshasas or Asuras fill similar roles. African traditional religions also feature spirits or entities believed to affect nature and human life, showing that many cultures developed similar beliefs around beings that could exist beyond the material world. Western spiritualism and psychic beliefs. In Western cultures, a similar interest in the supernatural took a different form during the 19th century with the rise of spiritualism. Spiritualism was a belief that humans could communicate with the spirits of the deceased, often through mediums who acted as intermediaries. This movement gave rise to the practice of seances, where groups gathered to try and contact the dead. Unlike the belief in jinn, spiritualism focuses on communicating specifically with the spirits of people who have passed away, rather than with independently existing supernatural beings. However, both spiritualism and the belief in jinn share a common desire to connect with or understand the unseen world. People turn to these beliefs to gain insight into death, the afterlife, and forces beyond their control. The popularity of spiritualism grew in response to scientific advancements during the 19th century as people sought to reconcile their spiritual beliefs with a rapidly changing world. Despite the rise of scientific thought, many people still felt a need to believe in something beyond the material, and spiritualism offered a way to bridge that gap. Conclusion. Beliefs in jinn, spirits and other supernatural beings are widespread and have deep roots in human culture. Whether it's the jinn of Islamic tradition, the spirits of African religions, or the spiritualist practices of the West, these beliefs often arise from a common human need to explain the mysterious and to feel connected to forces beyond the visible world. While science offers explanations for much of the world today, the allure of the supernatural continues to persist in many cultures, reflecting both our fascination with the unknown and our desire for connection to something greater.